Hey everybody, it's Monday. So happy Monday. Welcome back. It is time to do our project of the week. Oh, I dropped a sponge. I'm trying to separate them real quick. Waiting for John to join. The basement dweller has a friend in from the west side and we love this kid. So he went to say hi. What are we painting tonight? Project of the week. I call it the succulent tea party because it kind of is a succulent tea party. There's a lot to paint here. So I'm going to flip the screen. Gotta flip the screen and get going. Get going on that. I'll move my paint pens. I think I'm going to use the daughters on those tonight. Okay, so this project is a little bit of a labor of love, and we still need to figure out a couple things. But it was only two-dimensional, and it was really important for me that we make it 3D. So it was only two-dimensional, but I wanted it 3D. Does that make sense? So it does mean a little bit more painting, and it's okay. You can get as crazy with these succulents as you want. I'm thinking a little splatter, a little outline, and maybe these new paint pens I have. On the one side, they have a dot, so they do a dotting pattern. We'll give it a try, we might see. I may not get all three of these done tonight, but hey, I might too. What's great about this project is it doesn't have 80 million tiny little parts that, turn this down, that you need to finish the project. Hold on a second, I'm seeing that. You're seeing my legs more than the project, so hold on just a second. Though they're very fine legs, you don't need to see my legs. Okay, so I'm gonna move this a little closer. Wouldn't that work better? Oh, maybe I went the wrong way. Yeah, there we go. Better, okay. All right, so these come in pieces. Not too bad though, it's really not too shabby. And these were individual boards, and we made them a pallet board with a space in between to make it a little wider. So this measures 16 inches long, and that's not 8 inches wide. So I think it was 6 inches, almost the length of a dollar bill. So a little under 16 and 6 wide. Super cute. I'm trying to, sorry, just taking a second. I'm trying to get on them. So I think I do really like the background on this washed wood. So I am going to do something very, very similar. Here we go. Whoop. Hey, Sherry. Sherry sprinkled already. Nice. Thank you so much. So I'm going to do some bluesy goosey, but it's way too bright. A little bit more. So I'm going to mix it with a gray that I have that has a blue tone to it. And then I'm going to mix some silver in it, a light silver to lighten it up. It makes it a little bit more nice see-through-y too. So let's go ahead and get my paintbrush wet. It helps the bristles not stain. I'm going in. I'm just going in. I'm really liking that. If you feel like it's too blue, too teal, too pungent, go ahead and address that. I'm just gonna add some water to thin it down. And I'm gonna use a wet wipe to do my board. So I'm not a huge fan when it's 4 individual boards and I have to glue something on top to hold them together. The reason I'm not is because, okay, while you're storing it, maybe something bumps, something bumps it. Hey, John's in the house. Oh. And then these are all in pieces.
Yeah, this worked out better, I think, but I don't know what to do with the gap. Right, like are they gonna run a black line through there, or?
I like it just like it is. It looks like shiplap. It doesn't look like individual boards, but shiplap has different amounts of spacing between it.
Yeah.
I hope you like it. This is what we decided to do. Not all designs come in and they are for us. We're the problem children, right?
We're extra.
Yeah, we're extra special.
Well,
in a good way. In a good way. We know what we like. We paint with you guys weekly, almost multiple times a week, either at paint parties or here. And you guys are so good at sharing your projects with us. Just so good at that. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with a toothpick. I'm gonna miss, you guys know that. Get your drinks ready, get ready to toast when I make.
Turning this into a drinking game.
It's a drinking game at this point. I like to do it while it's wet. All right. So today is National Cocktail Day and also National Cheesesteak Day. I mean, I lucked out. Some days I look and I'm like, I wonder what's happening today in the world. And I was like, I was hoping it was donut day, but I'm actually very thrilled because John's gonna go ahead and make some cheesesteaks.
I texted your dad and he said he's 1 for 2. I don't know which one he has.
I would say the cocktail.
I thought it was funny.
My dad, I don't know if you're following this story, recently widowed. I missed. How many times have I missed? Oh, it's because these lines are not all the way through. Recently widowed.
I did that on purpose because otherwise it wouldn't look.
I know you did it right.
Yeah.
But it took me a minute to catch up. Okay. So you got to skip over the vertical lines, guys, to clean out your shiplappy. So I guess I don't need to clean those out, because these go right on top.
Go on the top.
Okay. So I cleaned these out okay.
Up and downies.
I did the up and downies mostly. So my dad's newly widowed, and I guess he's catching up, making up for lost time. I don't know.
Oh, he's just.
I think he's a little lonely and stuff, but
you know.
we like to share stories about him because my dad is an awesome man. He really is. Sometimes you're gonna have what I call beads of glue, and they're hard. We try to get them, but every now and then one gets by us. Plus, John knows he doesn't give me the best stuff. He saves that for you guys.
No, they are beads of glue, and sometimes a piece has multiple, and sometimes
that would look way different. Sorry, guys.
What are we doing here?
Well, I applied the paint in a very wash way with the wet wipe, but then I painted these guys, and they would have been way too dark.
Sure.
Yep.
Brenda's into a cheesesteak and strawberry margarita.
Oh, right. So did you know, Brenda, that it was today? That was, I'm really not using proper English tonight. Stay in school, kids. Woo. I know my hair's frizzy, huh?
You speak English good.
I speak English.
I speak English good.
Little Bubba Gump.
Somebody said they love succulents.
Perfect.
Mainly because it's the only thing they can keep alive.
I love it. Okay, so not to brag, but I have my master gardening.
She does. She has a green thumb under all that paint.
But here's where it's accurate. Only outside. And then what's that mean? Well, I thought it was going to be just darling and creative, but it was science and biology, and I hated every 6 weeks of it. And you come out of there and then you get to tell everybody, I'm a master gardener. But it doesn't really mean much to me anyway, because I'm not going to grab my soil and take it down to the county, whatever, and have them test my soil and stuff. I just throw some seeds in it if it works great, and then I take it from there. Okay. All right. So you can do that as many times as you want. It's a little light.
I missed the question. Brenda says, by your post, yes, I didn't get to, but I would love. I don't know. I missed part of the conversation.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, I posted this morning that, hey, today's a weird day. It looks like Seattle outside. It's super gray. Super gray. Okay. So I'm just going to set this aside. It's going to dry.
Got a little glue sticky on the side there too. Sorry.
All right. That's okay.
I'll fix it.
You know, you don't give me the best ones. I get that.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You just don't love me like everyone else. Okay, So to make it easy, I'm gonna find the ones that match and I'm going to paint them the same color green, and just to make it more interesting and then organized, I'm gonna choose different color greens for each set, if that makes sense. This one's almost like a lily. So succulents, hens and chicks, man, we're breeders when it comes to that. We pop them in the ground and we look up in 3 years and it's like, woo!
Yeah, we done good at those.
Yeah, we done good. Oh my God.
Sorry, I thought it was carrying on the motif.
Oh, okay. Apparently, we're going to talk like we have had 2nd grade English, maybe, okay, tonight.
On a good time.
And we're just going to enjoy it so much. Okay, so, wait. So I pulled out 3 greens. I pulled out Tell Me About It. It's one of ours from the paint kit. Mm-hmm. And then one of our greens.
Bree is really buck to put this in her bathroom because she's written a few times like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh hey, Sydney's in the house. Hey, Grandmama.
Oh, Sydney's here. That means Rooster's here too. Rooster. Hey, Rooster. Everyone can say hi to Rooster. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more yellow.
Sorry.
Okay, save it. I'm gonna add a little bit more yellow because I had my green here, but Sabrina cleaned my space and she helped me out. I had a little bit, you know how you have a little bit left and it's the best amounts? Okay, that's okay, I can find it. I have my yellow here. Can you get it? Okay.
That was a silly ass question.
Well, now it's got that, I told you guys.
Well,
I told you guys that I'm having trouble with the Deco Arts. Ta-da, da-da-da-da. Okay, here we go.
Sherry has a succulent garden area. Brenda says, I had so many hens and chick succulents I shared with the community.
I love it.
That's awesome.
I love it, I love it. Okay, so these were all single dimension, meaning they were just one layer, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And John's like, nope, keep walking. I'm like, nope, we gotta fix this for the ladies. So he went ahead and go ahead and just paint over top of it. He went ahead and made them 3-dimensional. So you could just come in here and give them a pretty good base coat and then do some, if you feel up to it, do some shading.
It would be a bear to get rid of those lines, so just paint over them unless you're going to shade it, right?
Well, yeah, and I would come in and probably scrape it.
I can't get rid of
no, I'm not saying you could get rid of them.
Angie K said, hi, Rooster and Sabrina.
Oh.
I love that.
Oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. Alrighty.
Sabrina says, hey, Angie, have you been since last week? Oh my gosh, okay. So I have to play, translator? No.
I guess, if that's what we're going to call it.
Well, I don't know what to call it.
Oop, that's pretty bright. That's okay. We're going to go with it. We're going with it. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Sherry says she had hens and chicks that were dated back to her grandma's and her mom's.
Oh.
So, well, we had those.
Oh, I know.
Daylilies or dahlia? What were they?
They were daylilies, but they were the giant old-fashioned type at our first house.
Yeah.
And we didn't. This was Sydney's house, and we didn't keep them when we sold them. We sold them unexpectedly, and then it was. And then it was unexpected when we moved from It was unexpected when we moved from Maple Valley. It was COVID, and it wasn't quite spring, and we didn't. He had tulips from Amsterdam. He's a world traveler at his day job.
We had some really cool flowers there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a really cool front yard there.
It was a hill. Ugh.
Well, but it was.
We always meant to terrace it, but you know what that costs, guys? Oh,
but
so
we
much.
had comments every year on
your Bigfoot.
All that. Well, Bigfoot. People wanted to buy my Bigfoot when we left. Hey, Pat's in the house. She said, "I love this." Is it too late to add a few to my order?
Oh my gosh, Pat. Okay, so Pat, I was gonna call you anyway, and you can call me here. Please let me know when you need your paint party stuff by. John will kill himself to get it out in the next couple days, but if we could if we could have till Saturday or Monday to ship it, that would be great. But if you have a scheduled party, we want to make sure we meet your needs. So let me know. You can say something here if you want, like, good God, lady, it's not in the mail yet. No, I have it written down to ship on the 28th. But John's day job, he's got a little traveling to do. So let me know whether we can bump you just a little bit or bump you up. Okay, so I'm gonna go with those. Let me test out the colors. You know, that was pretty. Don't worry about that. That's a little matchy match, but I'm gonna totally get it going on. And I have 3 glitters if I can get to them all.
Oh,
I have
glittering already. See that?
This is called Bling Straws.
Oh, that says no rush. So if we get it out Saturday or Monday.
John just heard 3 weeks from today.
I heard Monday. If we could do it Monday.
Okay, that would make his life a little.
I would breathe a lot easier.
Yeah, because our paint party on Saturday, paint
pie.
It's huge.
This
is what we use for our Grinches. This one is really cool. It's called Sage. And then this is grape. I really like that. Okay, so I've seen people paint succulents even white with hot pink tips or purple tips, and that works great too. Ta-da!
Okay, so Pat says no rush, no class scheduled, so we're good there. Sherry says that when her mom was selling, she went out and dug them all up. So that's really cool.
Wow, that is such a cool thing.
I wish we would have had time.
I wish so.
We even talked about me sneaking over there and taking a couple up.
I know. Okay.
I'll like get shot.
Okay, so these are all neutral on the cool side. So what you could do for these is you can go to the other side. Where the heck is my color wheel, Sabrina? Other side of the color wheel. Sabrina! It's a big circle.
Yeah,
it's big. Go to the other side of the color wheel. Oh, here it is. She organized for me today. So here we have a yellow green, kind of a bluish green and a green. So these 3 come right across and then add either white to the hue. And you're gonna have colors that are gonna pop. So red, violet, red, orange.
That acronym. That one.
Well, quinacridone. Quinacridone, okay. Yep, there he goes. There he goes, folks. We've lost him for the night.
It's that one.
He's starting on the cocktail part of the cocktail.
And cheesesteaks.
And cheesesteaks tonight.
I'm going to make one too. Your dad and I, we're aligned.
Oh my gosh, you're crazy. Okay, so do I have quinacridone? I know I have fuchsia, but I don't love fuchsia. But here's my pink, and we're just gonna make it hot. Like quinacridone, which is a really hot pink. It's a hot pink. I'm gonna put a little purple in mine. But I didn't want the grapey. I didn't want the grapey purple. I wanted the dioxazine purple, which is right here. I wanted a deep purple. Well, actually, I might just rotate these 2 colors. That would be good. So let's go ahead and do it with this.
Sherry says she's got about 15 different colors of Henson Chicks.
Hey, if you have a picture, just share those with us. I know they're not in bloom right now or anything.
No, but that's kind of cool. I liked them.
I did too. I wasn't 100% sure how they would do here in the winter since technically they're a desert plant. But obviously zones are different here.
So I looked at 3D'ing the stripes on that.
No.
But I can't.
No.
I can't do it because there'd be too many little pieces.
I think it'd be too much. The only other thing I could imagine doing is, like a little heart or something.
Well, yeah.
Something like that. Okay, so I'm going to do purple.
There'd be too many little pieces would get lost, so.
Yep.
Yeah, Angie K wants to see the Henson Chick.
Yeah, we want to see the Henson Chicks. Sweet.
Send me your chickies.
Oh, good grief. She's bringing out the deep voice. Great. Okay. We've been on a Castle kick.
Oh,
do you guys remember Castle?
Yeah. I don't know why I'm saying it's you and me watching it.
Honestly, it's because we've gone through every other rerun there is.
Yeah.
I sit there and I do some work or I do some designing and, he does his thing. What is your thing?
I don't know. He's been trying to catch up on some sleep.
Yeah, he's very tired. He doesn't sleep very well. Because he doesn't sleep well, I don't sleep well. You what?
Stressed about getting out all these late.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Good grief.
We're actually doing pretty good right now.
We're doing pretty good. Okay, so we got some peachy peach. We got some peachy peach. Oops.
Left. I would say left, but
that's what I grabbed.
Yeah.
Do you mean your left?
No.
Okay, this one. Okay.
That's the one.
It's a little bit more neutral. It's soft.
Others might say the other side, but I like that one.
Okay. It's a deco. It's cotton candy. Yum. Yum. Are we going to have Rooster this weekend? If Sydney's still watching, I can tell her now.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds like we'll have him as soon as we're done at Bolo's. Sid.
Yeah.
We talked about it, but we didn't talk definitive numbers.
Sid.
Okay, so those three, they go pretty much together. Here we go.
On Saturday?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna do some, the contrasting color on the inside. But I don't know that I'm in a hurry to do that. I'm gonna think about it. Do one more. Oops. Okay, so I feel like all of my time's gonna be spent on the succulents. Thanks. Yes, what's up?
No, Brenda said she remembers Castle, she watches them on The Rookie. We never actually watched The Rookie.
So that's what started it. Sabrina goes, Mom, The Rookie's amazing, let's watch it. And I went, oh, that's Castle. And she was like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, that's from
so
Castle.
we threw back.
And then she tried it and she's like, I don't know. It's kind of like, what did she say it was like? Oh, it's like Lucifer. And I was like, it's a little bit like Lucifer.
I don't know. I didn't like Lucifer. I like Castle. I didn't like Lucifer.
The only problem was when the kids were young, I raised them during the week and then had paint parties all weekend. And then that's when he would raise the kids. So we did things kind of opposite forever. It wasn't until COVID till I realized, I missed every weekend of my kid's life unless we decided to go out of town. I don't know what I did with that lid.
Well, I missed all the weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
So we do what we do.
Yeah, and then I consoled myself, like, our kids are not the only kids. But that's what we had to do to keep our kids from going, to daycare and stuff like that.
No,
Me having to take a real job.
I actually take pride in that. Sorry.
Yes.
I don't say that very often.
No, I know. Little history from us.
Oh, Pat says I'll always wait on my order when you have the rooster.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Grandbabies trump everything. That is
so sweet.
Oh, she just broke
I'm just
my
gonna
heart
blow
just a
dry.
little bit.
I'm gonna blow dry these. So we got cotton candy. We have quinacridone magenta. If you had fuchsia, that'd work. And then dioxazine purple, which is just a really deep purple. If you're using the kit from us, the purple is a little lighter. You could add some deep blue to it. Got a black. Now it's about layering and shading. Okay, it's about shading and such. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out, I'm gonna just focus on this guy right now. I need a really small paintbrush, which was, you moved my stuff. No.
No?
Yeah, thanks.
All right, I tried.
You did. You
Brett
get
says,
points.
I agree, grandbabies are the best.
Aww.
Just
I
calm
have just
down.
picked out his play set for whenever, he gets a little bit older.
Oh, his outdoor play fort?
Yeah. I did good, ladies.
This is how it played out. Hey, I want to spend X. Are you okay? No, wait, it's really Y. Are you okay? Wait, it's really Z.
But I showed him the
it's
picture.
not that much more.
I showed him the picture first. And then I was like, oh, I zoomed in on the price. Oops, I told you the wrong price. We've all been there.
But I already said yes twice.
That's so funny. Okay, so I'm going to do the bottom one, but I'm going to do my own spin on it, of course. And so we're going to need some highlighting. Maybe I'm going to start with the highlighting first. So I'm going to just go ahead and get a sponge, but you got to be careful that you don't, as you're pressing, you're not leaving a rectangle. Pattern. Yeah, a pattern. There you go. So I'm just going to pull in here.
There's kind of a general consensus that grandkids are better than normal kids.
We have a little bit more money when the grandkids come around. I was gonna say my kids never got anything like that. They got a hand-me-down.
No.
It was great. Oh, knock it off. Okay, I'm actually gonna hit the tops.
Oh, wow.
And kind of hit it all. I have some pattern, it's okay. Yeah, I won't have it when I'm all done. You wanna break up that green, and I'm okay doing it this way. I feel like I need, I know, right? I think I might need some yellow too, though. You know, yellow.
Yeller.
There we go. So my dad was supposed to have snow in Montana this weekend, did he?
Ish.
So take most of it off. Aw, what's up?
Kristen! Michelle!
Kristen!
Say grandkids are reward for not killing your kids when they were teens.
Oh. Maybe early 20s on some of my kids too.
Oh my goodness. That's great. I love that.
How's the internet? Do we need to tell the basement dwellers to get off?
Brenda's in whole agreement. Pat's in whole agreement. Everybody's like, yep.
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 Okay, I'm gonna add some of that teal just to pull that over. What's up?
No, I just didn't have the foresight to do that. That's
So
really
I highlighted first. It was not hard. It was super easy. Now I'm gonna go through and create areas of dark. Now, let me see. I'm only gonna do it on one.
Holy cow, Brenda has 13 grandkids.
Girl, you're gonna be broke. Broke at Christmas. I have one, but we do have Morgans on the way. We're excited about that. Little baby girl. Okay, so I'm just gonna start pulling up the bottoms of each one.
No, can I ask you a dumb question?
Sure.
The top goes on that. What are you doing?
Oh, shoot. That's practice, y'all. That was just practice. Okay. Besides, I didn't love it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Get me out of my funk. I'm just going to come in and I'm just going to dab.
Yeah. Pat's all in. She's like, these are looking amazing.
Yay. And then no, it's not too late to add to your order, Pat. Okay, here we go. So we're just going to put the dark at the bottom. I can come back and I can...
Minimum of 6.
Oh, jeez. Gee whiz, Johnny. Okay, so, okay, here we go. I might go darker with maybe almost straight black in here because that's a crevasse. That's kind of a... Maybe you can just put black at the bottom. Boo, 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 boo. Get that off. It's fun. It's fun to do this stuff. You could also cut off some of your paintbrushes so you can just kind of tap it in there. All right. I like the texture at the top and the texture at the bottom, but the texture in the middle blows. So we're gonna address that right now. Yeah. Also, if you had a paintbrush that, you know, needed a little love, that was stiff, you could definitely use that. This one would be a cat's tongue or a filbert, whichever one you wanted. I didn't get it wet. Okay. Let's see if I like the texture. So it's all about the texture. And I'm gonna move down into that dark paint and up.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Kind of spreading it.
Oh, yeah.
If it's too dry, you can do it again. It's okay. Do it again.
So I gotta tell a secret on you.
Uh-oh.
Because I can.
Do I have toilet paper on my feet?
No.
Okay.
No. If anybody notices, she has a Fitbit on her left hand that she charges for 10 minutes every 4 or 5 days.
That's pretty good.
And then
for
wonders
me.
why it dies instantly.
That's
I just
pretty
watched it die again.
That's pretty good for me. Did it just die? No.
Yeah, it just died.
No, it said it was full. So I'm going to just add a little.
Donna's in the house. She said I'm finally here.
Donna. Ooh. Just going around the corner. Doop, 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 doop. I'm excited because at my paint parties now that it's a little warmer out, a lot of the ladies that, you know, didn't want to go out in the winter, we'll see them now.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to...
Okay, let me show you. Ta-da. Okay.
Pat says this is a technique night. Technique night. She loves technique.
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 Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so take your old Michael's cat tongue paintbrush, get it good and painty, and then almost clean it out. And then you got the right technique. Dabber. Okay, so now I can see where it's gonna set, but clearly some of these ones that are set in the back, that are in the
foreground,
background. Duh, oh my gosh, back to school. They need a little bit of love too. I don't know that I'm gonna go too dark though. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of hit them at the bottom, move my way up top. They're in the shadows, but their tips are in the sunlight.
Yep, that's all in.
That's in. She's in. See, I didn't like that, so we just changed it out. So when anytime you are sponging on the texture, if it looks awkward, it just means you need to hit it a couple more times. Let it dry, go add a couple more layers. Painting's all about layers. Trying to see what this looks like.
With all due respect, lady, I disagree.
You don't like layers?
No, because
like
I get it what I like, and then I put on one more little stroke, and then I screw it all up, and then I can't get it back again.
I'm sorry.
No, I that's why I don't do this. That's why I cut the pieces.
Sometimes you paint it. Okay, so on the bottom and in some areas, it does need to be darker, but hey, you guys, if this is where you're at, just enjoy.
Pat was asking, are you following the scoreline?
Yeah, a little bit.
Ish.
You know me, Pat. I am. I'm just kind of coming down and loving on. So right underneath on the bottom, these ones will be very shaded, almost like a water lily. This would have been a beautiful pink one. Seeing that now, right? Now it's green. But then it's gonna see a lot of light.
Sorry, it was really funny to me.
Little brown would look good in this too. Just kind of play. You'll know if you went too far. You'll know.
Everybody's saying you're like magic. This is
Oh,
cool.
shush. I didn't do anything hard, right? In fact,
Angie's out, says goodnight.
Night, Ange. In fact, you know, if I was painting this myself at home, a couple drinks in, I would do a lot more colors and stuff. Then I'd also do like little tiny dots, like flip my paintbrush over and kind of go in with just little tiny dots here and there. Probably the lighter color. Because I love texture and I love just adding it to things. Oops, so not that. I did that last week too. Remember that? Mm-hmm. I was gonna do this white, but then I was like, no. And you know what? Put in a little of that bluesy goosey, as Sabrina calls it. It'd be great too.
Oh. Somebody said, I was never very confident in my canvas skills because it was too freeform. Having the etching here gives me the ability to follow some lines and make it more enjoyable.
Oh, good.
That was your daughter.
Oh, which daughter?
Sabrina.
Sabrina, I love that. That's awesome. So yes, so I didn't, when I was when I taught canvases, I kind of did it on my own, figured it out how to do it on my own, and didn't realize, number one, you can pay companies to use their designs, and that they pre-traced the design on the canvas, which is what we do now. Instead, we teach you how to draw, and oops, that might have been too much. Oops.
I'm sorry. Kelly had one basic shape she used to draw 90% of her canvases.
It was a little phallic.
And everything else around there branched out to make the actual design. But there was one basic shape every time.
It was in the kids' class, always. And I would look around and my instructor, so I'd have an instructor for every table. We'd have 50 kids. And we had...
I'll laugh.
Yep. How many tables? I had 5 tables of... How many?
7 tables of...
8. No, we had 7 of... There was 8 at every table, so...
Yeah.
So I'm going a little cray-cray with it now. But they would, all of a sudden, I'd hear giggling in the back, and John's looking at them, and they're almost adults, so, you know, I can't really yell at them.
John's almost an adult, so you couldn't yell at him?
You're mostly an adult, yeah. Great. So if you have one that's just way too big, just break it up. Okay, here we go. Kind of fun. If you don't like the dots, don't do the dots. They're kind of very therapeutic. And so I guess if this was something I really was going to spend a lot of time in, I'd come in with some black in the bottom.
Invested in.
And yeah, like I just can't do as long of painting as y'all, because then I'm on to the next thing.
Yeah.
It's what?
640.
Oh my gosh! I told you I'd probably not get them all done.
That's right. Stop screwing around.
I know, right? Okay, so which one does this go in? This goes in this one? Nope. This goes in this one. That's going to look so good in that pink cup.
Oh yeah, what are you doing the dots in?
I'm thinking I might do the dots in the color of the background. That would be very pretty. But I've got these dotter things. They dot.
What?
So
when did I buy these?
I know. I told everybody about it just the other day. So I was telling you guys I really, really love this brand, and it does show you the level. It's Artistro. They're extra fine. And so I was like, well, let me just buy these. They're dual. They're extra fine brush, but they are more like an eyeliner brush. They're very flowy. So I can't use them for outlining, but there's a dot tip on them too. So what did I say? This, no, not that color. That color stinks. Let's do this color. Okay, so we'll just do it together. It's kind of a gray. So here's this one, and it is kind of like an eyeliner. There's got to be a use for it. So I'm just going to come in, and I didn't have to prime these at all.
That's really cool. I'll give you that.
And I picked a neutral, picked a gray, which to me I thought would look really good.
Oh, Brenda said purple dots, but too late.
Too late. Too late, Brenda.
Too late.
I know, she's always like, purple. Okay, perfect. Perfectly fun. Look how fun that is.
That's really cool.
And if my dots are a little bit too big, I can just go in with some silver or what have you and a toothpick. And just, why are those dogs in the house? And then just break them up. Just come on in and play and have fun with those. Cute. With your highlighter, not the new one. Where's the other one? I put it right here, didn't I? Son of a gun. You guys, does anybody see where I have my white paint pen? I did. Okay. You can outline a couple things. That one came out okay. So this one is typical spring-loaded. You got to shaky shake, get it going, but I like that it's extra fine. A lot of you guys don't like to paint your details on. Shaky hands. If you have had, what do you call it? Corporal tunnel? No, that's not right. Carpal tunnel. You're going to have the same thing where your wrist just doesn't want to twist the right way. Just doesn't want to twist. So with a paintbrush, you hit that area that it just doesn't want to work. And then you're not satisfied with what you've done. So paint pens are good for that. They don't love me. I think I might be ready, even though it says it has lots of paint in it still. I might be ready for a new one. I press really hard.
No, I press really hard.
I'm like the Hulk. I'm not like women. Women are more delicate than me. So I'm just going to put a little whoop in there. Son of a gun! on?
Donna says, note to self, when you are building a Lego project and you're one piece short, check the discarded empty bags.
As well as your wood projects.
Same with the wood projects.
I've had so many people like, I'm missing one thing. And then they call me later like, oh, did you send it? I found it. Okay. This is going to be so cute. It's going to be so cute. I love this one. Let me just hold it up.
Yeah.
Cute little detail work. All right. We may or may not have time for another. Let's see. So, okay, these are equal distance. Oop. Okay, I should have had you glue these. I should have had you glue these.
Oh, I should have. Yeah,
I was sitting here doing nothing. For what? No, that would be way too busy.
Yeah.
That'd be way too busy.
Just double check.
We could just do it with a paintbrush if we wanted to.
Okay,
so are we gonna put this guy? In the photo, they show this guy at the bottom, but since he's done and the other ones are not, this project will keep you busy for a while. I think you're gonna go away, come back, and paint it some more.
It looked simpler when I cut it. It's actually fairly intricate. I love it.
Well,
intricate's the wrong word.
No, you're fine. I think
I love it.
I want this one. I want the plumpy plump one with this. So the artist mind of mine is that if I'm not told what to do, I just kind of go for it. A lot of times I go too far. And you guys have witnessed that 100 times. Thank you for still being around. Okay, so what did she do with my white? There she did. Do I want white? For in here. How about if I take that pink? Because I could put it in the bottom and then the light pink. What did you say? Nah.
Okay, never mind.
No cream.
Don't ask me.
No cream for you.
Pat says love, love, love.
Oop.
Brenda says, okay, you win. Gray looks good. But she thanks Sabrina for agreeing with her.
Okay, I have a terrible paintbrush for this job. I'm just gonna come in. We're just gonna hack at it a little bit. I'll come back.
I said, I thought I could etch those, but there's too many small pieces. I'd lose them.
Oh, you mean 3D? No,
Yeah,
we don't need it 3D.
Yeah. That's what I meant, sorry.
We could Charlie Brown it. Orange with the black. Ta-da.
The etches are deep enough, though. It seems to
Yes.
be holding the paint pretty well.
Yes, so I'm flooding it, and so there's just going right up to the line.
I always worry about that, right? Do we get deep enough, you know? Well, you know what I mean. Seriously. Come on, lady. We're better than this.
Not really.
No, we're not.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This one is super dark. He's super dark in here, but I was thinking this might be a really good time to maybe make it lighter. I don't know. With a bunch of pink on the outside. I'm going to try it. If it sucks, it sucks. Okay. It's all right. If
It's okay.
It's okay. It's good. It's okay. We just say that at the house all the time.
It's okay.
Meaning they're making fun of me for saying it all the time.
It's okay.
So does anybody have anything to share this week? We had a lot of you guys out for foot surgeries and heart surgeries and
Well, it is spring break too, so I'm surprised we have as many as we do.
and some other people don't have spring break till next.
Well, that's true. Yeah, it's spring break season.
I'm trying to think, maybe I'm just gonna come in here with this. I'm trying to lighten this one up a little bit. He's a little bit too dark for my taste. And I might have gone too far, but that's okay. It's all right, it's okay. Just do the background. This is just a spinner from when I used to teach clay, like making things out of clay. We'd have a class of 50 and 8 of them, and everyone would fight over it. You know what? Some silver would have been fantastic on this too.
Oh, that actually came out. I didn't see it at first. Now I do. Nice job.
I got some patterns.
Nice job. So you want to hear something funny?
Oh boy, yes I do.
The post office and all the games we're playing down there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So today I went down there and I said, hey, I'm here. They said, just pull it around back and unload it. The door's open.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. I know this is the right one. Oh my God, another puzzle. Okay, here we go. There we go. It lines up with the sides. Okay, I got it. Okay, and then I was gonna come in with the tiniest little bit of the pink.
Is that pink?
It's pink mixed with the blue.
I'm sorry, that looks white-ish to me. Man, my eyes.
Huh.
There's pink in there?
Yep.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'll take your word for it.
Bending, just going in. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't like how dark the original one was, so let me see. Oop. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle piece. There you go. Wait. Okay, I see what's happening. There is a tiny little burr right there. Maybe I'll have you do surgery, but you want me to blow dry it first? It's wet. Thank you. I'll keep playing while you do that. All right, and then I was thinking, should I have a lighter pink? Oh, that's pretty bright. I was thinking this would be really pretty around the edges. So I didn't do a lot to this one. You could outline it completely if you wanted to. Let's see how it fits. But I have my glue. Thanks.
Sorry.
It's okay, that last batch, I get it. I think it's still not quite there. Hold on a second. There we go. Yeah, we got it. There we go. So it could be something simple just like this. And then you could make yourself some glitter glue. Keep your glue nice and thick.
Oh, look at that with the purple, bringing
Just,
it all together.
It doesn't all have to be heavy technique.
Here we go.
I know, right? Ooh, ooh. Okay, here we go. Except for Christy. Christy's not doing glitter, I'm sure. And maybe I didn't pick up the right. I'm just gonna do like the tips. And the 12-year-old came out to play. I knew he was gonna.
He's always around.
Okay, so this paintbrush may be a little bit too.
It's a little beefy for some detail work, isn't it?
You just sit right back there in your little chair and you
armchair quarterback.
Yeah, you just go ahead and tell me what I did and didn't do. And if I hate it, it's okay. I can just bring in the sponge.
Then I could say, I told you so.
Told you so, I told you so, I told you so. Gosh, I can't remember what show that one was from.
Oh, me neither. It's funny you said that. Huh. Oh, cool.
I think there was some twerking involved. Oh my gosh.
I remembered that.
Okay. Oh my gosh. It wasn't from me.
I would have definitely remembered that.
So remember, I don't have to do all the ones in the center because I got this bad boy. Oh wait, just did that one.
Oh, you son of a monkey.
Oh my gosh. I am kind of going over top of that white, but I was thinking as the glue dried, it'd start popping back through.
You think?
I do.
All right.
If not, I'll grab myself a Q-tip.
We'll see. We will see. Actually, you kind of muscled through this one at 650. Nice job.
I won't get that third one done.
I won't do that.
But I'll do it on my side, on the side, not on my side. Just giving you guys options.
Yeah.
I won't paint this one 3 times like I did last week's project, though. I gotta tell you, that's not gonna happen. This one's a little bit more. We'll offer it during paint parties too, but it's probably gonna be like, come early.
Yeah.
If you want to finish in time.
Jeez.
Ta-da! Wait, no.
So Pat, if you're still on, let us know what you want to add to the order and we'll fix it.
So that has to be.
I said fix, but add, correct.
Almost could like.
Modify.
It's etched underneath there, but you could. Do your own thing. Okay. And maybe the cup matches it a little bit too much.
That's pretty cool.
A little bit too much, but those are decisions I can make later. Later. And like I said, I didn't want it too dark.
Brenda says you're looking good, my friend.
Stay thirsty, my friend.
Stay thirsty, my friend.
So funny. You guys are the best. It's nice having you all here. Maybe I don't like that there.
Why do you have a tongue depressor in here?
It's for art. Okay, I'm not that one. That one you can just toss straight in the garbage. You gonna be okay?
Yep. Sorry.
He's all mine, ladies. Woo! All mine. So I'd probably put this one down at the bottom.
There was glue on it.
Oh, I'm not sure why. Okay, I'd probably put that one at the bottom and go with the yellowish one. Oh, maybe not. Does that look too... Should I put
No, that actually looks really good.
Okay. So obviously I need to come in here tomorrow and make myself a little bit of love on this one. You guys see what I'm doing here? Maybe add some deeper tones in the shade. Oh, John's going to share the link here if anybody wants to grab this. I really, my favorite is probably this guy. Oh, this guy's pretty fun too. But nice and easy way to do this one. You could also bring in some pink, like this pink here onto it if you wanted to. But I was just showing you, it didn't have to be all bells and whistles. It could have been something nice and easy like the glitter glue. That was grape glitter from Reflections and just a clear glitter, a clear glue.
Actually, you know what's interesting? That one just being completely plain doesn't look bad. In what you're showing right there. Huh. I'm trailing by a few seconds.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Sherry's like, I must have this.
Oh my gosh, Sherry. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's kind of super cute. Super cute. Thanks so much for watching tonight. Did we get done in time?
Yeah, you got
what? We got 7
minutes.
minutes. Does anybody got anything? Anything at all? I could have started. But
well, we know people are having cheesesteaks and cocktails.
Cheesesteaks and cocktails. I'm the kind of person that I have to completely finish something to a certain point in order to feel complete. I know it drives John nuts when he comes in and he's able to do like 5 things at once and rotate everything and only lose a little bit out of his mind. But I'm like, I'm in the middle of something. Wait. Okay, now what? Okay, so, and if I started that third one, then we would all be here for a really long time until the cheese had melted right off the cheese steaks.
Oh, Sherry said she found the product that she won.
Yay! Oh yeah, don't forget to do this. Tell me that you did this.
Who won last week?
I actually wrote her. It was Linda Darvis. Linda Darvis. Mississippi.
Any relation?
I don't know. She lives in Mississippi. I don't think so. I already told her that before class. So,
okay.
Linda D. I'm not supposed to say the last name.
I'm sorry.
Linda D won. And last week we did the honeybee palette sign. And if you want to win this, make sure you sprinkle the love. We'll send you one.
Yeah.
All right. I'm so glad you found yours, Sherry, because I was like, I thought I put it in there, and he was like, I know I cut it. All right. So if you're watching this on repeat, give us a thumbs up or a heart and let us know what you think. Have a good week. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.